But I would challenge you. You know, we were talking over here about LeBron Nash. Everybody's got their perception of LeBron Nash. And I tell them all the time, I understand people's perception of you, LB, because that's where you mope around. You know, everything's just kind of going to be all right. You might play good one game and then, you know, go AWOL on us for 2 or 3. Greatest kid. Great heart. Great heart. Terrific young man. Doesn't mean he doesn't make mistakes, but a terrific. Comes from a difficult background down, you know, Lincoln area, tough background in Dallas. Hard-working mom, gets up every morning at 4:30, takes 2 buses to get to work. Been doing that for 20 years to support her son, LB. He could have had all kinds of reasons to be in trouble. All kinds of reasons. All kinds. He hadn't had any, really. None, from my aspect. But I tell him I understand people's perception of him because that's kind of how he mopes around. I said, but I would love for people to really know you how I know you. I would love for them to know you how I know you because they wouldn't say half the things about you. But as you know, again, I deal with on a daily basis young men from all kinds of different backgrounds. All kinds. We have a young man I was telling you about from New Orleans. Or the point guard, Tyree Griffin, Mr. Basketball out of Louisiana. It's from New Orleans. He comes to school here in June. First 2 weeks, he's ready to go home. We have kids that are homesick all the time, leaving home, everybody's homesick. But I've never seen it like this in my life. He is distraught. Can't do it, coach. I got to go. I cry, you know, just miserable. Miserable. Now, I've taken a kid out of New Orleans and put him in Stillwater in the summertime. Now, Stillwater in the summertime is a lot different than Stillwater right now. All right? A lot different. So I'm trying to convince him, you know, I know there's not a lot going on here right now, but when August hits and the students are back, you're going to love it. Oh, man, coach. Just distraught several days. I didn't think there was any way. No way. Can't keep. He's no way. I mean, distraught. Can't lift his head. Can't just. And to the point, I flew to New Orleans and met with his mom, met with his high school coach, got them all together. Said, hey. Their mom told him, looked at that boy and said, you ain't coming back here. There ain't nothing for you here. And they basically made him get back on that plane, you know. And it just give it, and it's tough New Orleans, toughest neighborhood, tough. We gave our guys off the weekend before we started practice, let everybody go home if they wanted to go home. Could be the last time for a while, the last time before Christmas. And I said, boy, I bet he's the first one to that airport. I can't get that kid to go home. Mama calling, he won't come home now. He's walking around campus, the biggest smile on his face. He's jumping. I've never seen a kid change. But if I had judged him on that first 2-3 weeks and could have given up on him, and right now, man, he's one of my favorite players I've caught because he does. In practice, you tell him, go do this, he does it. He does it with a smile on his face right now. I'm talking he's changed overnight. But I deal with so many different kids from so many different backgrounds. I've learned, and I can't say I haven't been in yours where I said, man, but I've learned don't judge them till I get to know them. Don't judge them till I get to really know them because you never know what they've been through. And, you know, a lot of these kids do have all these tattoos, but most of them, I'll be honest with you, most of them have their meaning, they got some type of meaning behind them, if that matters. You know, they got some type of meaning behind them. But it's a challenge. What we do is a challenge. That's kind of what I like about it. I enjoy the challenge of it. So I just ask you to get behind this basketball team, get behind our program, and you know, we hear it all, and I know, you know, there has been a lot of good that we've done in this 6 years. A lot of good. We want more too. We want to go far. We want to go really far. And I think you're going to like this basketball team, but they definitely need your support. We need people in that Gallagher IBA to make it the greatest arena in the country. So I can't thank you for inviting me over here to Cushing. I appreciate it very, very much to be here. If I know the food was this good, I might come back quite a bit more.
Hey, thanks, Coach Ford, for coming and visiting with us at the local Lions Club meeting. A few years back, Oklahoma State Athletics Department made a fabulous video titled Heritage, and we're going to check it out. I think you OSU fans are going to really love doing the flashback. Let's do it.